doubled.
Oh, hello, creeps.
Can you guys hear Raw?
I'm like doubled.
Downstairs. Check my truck.
Thank you for
Pat.
sacrificing your soul.
Thank you very, very much for your 26th month, dude. Thank you, thank you. Give me a second, because Fusa is... Oh, we got a raid from Alien Girl as well. And you guys can't hear Cer1al, so let me see if I can add Cer1al's sound.
Oh my god, who the hell?
Hi,
is-
Cyborg. Hi, Professor. Hi, how are we? Welcome, Gothic Storyteller. Oh my goodness, Alien Girl, how are you? Yeah, I'm trying to see if we can get Cer1al into the stream. Me and him have never done this before, so I don't know. Cer1al into the stream. Me and him have never done this before, so I don't know. I hear myself on Cer1al stream. Hi, Big Slick. Hey, Nidra, how are you? Yes, long time no see. Fusa is here. She's always causing trouble. I can hear myself in Cer1al stream. I can hear myself twice. And I can hear all of Cer1al's alerts. Hey, Sailor darling, how are you?
We have such sights to show you.
I'm not sure why I hear him.
I shouldn't have a double sound.
Well, I think stop licking my hand, Fusa. All right, let's see what else. Pat, how are you doing this evening? How is everybody doing this evening? Yes, Professor. Actually, I'm also since we are able to, I'm live on TikTok at the same time. Because Twitch allows you to dual stream, but only to TikTok and Instagram.
That'll be awesome, buddy. Some guitars to buy, huh?
I'm hyper with sugar and I feel the crash coming. Oh no, Gothic. That is not good. How was your stream, by the way, Alien Girl? Thank you very much, Cyborg. Hello, Steve. Hi, JJ. Yeah, well, that's the thing is that...
Get rid of that second audio.
That's the thing is that you guys are saying you can't hear Cer1al. But I can hear myself every time I speak. That's the thing is that you guys are saying you can't hear Cer1al. But I can hear myself every time I speak. And I almost... All right, there we go.
So, can you hear me, Raw?
I hear you. And I almost... All right, there we go. Oh, shit. I hear you. See, Cer1al and I are using something that we have not done before. And so that is what we're doing. But yes, since Twitch allows us to stream on TikTok, I'm taking advantage of it, and I'm going to stream on TikTok at the same time. Yes, Professor. I don't know why, but I'm rewatching the OG Goosebumps series, and I'm getting super nostalgic. That's awesome, Ash. RC, how are you? Is it? No, we're using a browser. I hear you on his end. I'm using Mixer technology, basically.
Stream, I can't hear her at all.
Yeah, so I think so. Okay, so if I think we should be using Discord and bring you in. Hello, Maeve. Balls for alls. Exactly.
See, if I mute her, I can't hear anything.
But if he mutes me, then he won't be able to hear me because he's using a browser source, right? He's basically put my link in a browser source in XSplit, which then brings up my
Sarah,
camera and things, right? Oh, well, thank you. I'm not wearing any makeup today. It's so no.
God damn, Sarah, how you doing? How you doing, miss?
No, I'm not allowed to multi-stream. So Twitch doesn't allow you to multi-stream to sites like YouTube or Kick.
Probably do.
They allow you to multi-stream to like TikTok and Insta.
Another sword.
Hello, Kakashi. How are you?
I'm doing good, Sarah. I'm doing good. Just trying to figure this shit out.
Nice, JJ. That's awesome.
Right?
We wanted to discuss our Horror Con stories because we have quite a few. And we... Oh, wait. There's Cer1al. Hold on. Hold on, Ron.
We'll have our sound and everything proper. But we still might have an echo, right? Because we're getting.
All right, you're calling me?
Source from both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you want to try doing the video here
you
and
wanna
then
try
voice
doing,
through Discord?
Yeah.
Video here
So I
and
can
then
try to
voice
do
through
a guest thing. Let me try to bring you in as a guest on Twitch.
Okay.
All right. And then let's go and see what that we can do that way.
Okay, I'll have to open up my Twitch here.
All right. So Twitch has this ability for you to actually bring
Shop
on
smart, shop S-Mart.
Jesus Christ. Hello pants. Oh yeah, no, that scared the shit out of me.
Jesus Christ now?
I could give out your TikTok for you. Yeah, go for it. How you doing, no pants? All right, so let's see.
ReAnimateHer.
Fucker, you shut the fuck up in my fucking ear, you bitch.
What is all that noise? Oh my god, so much
Some Megan
noise.
fucking cunt just yelling at me when I turn on my Twitch. Golden God.
Yeah, that was definitely loud. I don't know. So many things going off right now. Hey, Dadwalk, how are you? The sound is a bit complicated. Yeah, the sound, I don't know. Basically, I'm going to open up the guest star. We're going to try something new. Guest star only supports Chrome for now. Okay, so I've got to go into Chrome, guys. Give me a minute. I got to go into Chrome because guest is only on Chrome. So we're trying out Twitch's new feature, which is guest. Basically, you invite somebody on the stream, they'll be able to see it right here. So let me just go into creator dashboard. Yeah, it's because it's coming through serial stuff, right? All right, so guest star, open. All right, let's see, one browser slot.
I don't know.
Okay, so I don't know how Cer1al, do you have guest on yours?
On the what?
Yeah. I just sent you an invite.
On my channel? Oh, fuck no.
I think it would have been easier if we just did this in Discord. That's just my opinion on the things.
I said to do Discord chat.
Okay, then let's hang up here. Let's do Discord because it's just going to be easier and I don't have to fuck around with shit. Hello, Rob.
Oh, you're fucking around.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I'm just going to capture you. I'm just going to screen cap you from Discord.
Auto you.
I have no idea. I just closed you out on my end, so there's no audio. Rhea, you definitely don't need makeup. You're so... Oh, well, I appreciate that. I know, right, Sailor? Like, what? What?
I have an echo now.
Yes, because it's pulling in your audio, right? Into my audio. That's what's happening.
ReAnimateHer.
Oh, telling me this was settings. I should break. Wait, it should have been a double on both sides.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can show you my camera at the same time. I don't know if I'll be able to. Well, yeah, exactly. They couldn't hear you. I could hear you. Yeah, it won't bring up my camera in Discord.
Active and but
My stream's always muted.
added to that.
Just make a phone call on Discord. I need your camera, though.
Camera, have it already.
What the fuck was that? Oh, and so basically screen cap you from your stream. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do in the first place.
Started chat.
And now, maniacs, let us take a moment of silence.
That's not good, Wickedy. That's not good at all. These noises is Monkey Van Meowerton over on Stream Loots. That's what that noise is it's just Monkey on Stream Loots. So if you're hearing it and you're not seeing it pop up on the screen, that's just because Monkey is using Stream Loots. That's why. Stream Loots is usable on all platforms right now, which is pretty cool. Okay, just give me a second here.
She doesn't have team. I tried.
All right.
ReAnimateHer.
An audio set.
There's too many things going on.
She could be unusing XSplit. She's yes.
I don't like this at all. It's a real pain in the ass. Hold on, Cer1al. I've got to do this whole stupid workaround.
Hey, can you guys hear Raw now?
No, I'm not going to be able to see anything. I'll have to pull my chats over here because I have to have you on the main screen. This is a pain in my ass. I am, Ash. I am going to get Texas Chainsaw Massacre. All right.
With tig old biddies. Yeah, bud.
Thank you, No Pants. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming in with some tiggle bitties and flashing us. Thank you very much. I hope you have a good night. All right. Okay. Are you guys hearing Cer1al okay? I still hear myself twice.
With tig old biddies. Fuck yeah, bud.
Pat, thank you for flashing us them tiggle bitties as well. I'm muted on everything else, so I don't know where it would be coming through. Hi, Dewey. How are you? Right? Who doesn't want tiggle bitty flashes? How you doing, Mecca? I still hear myself. Okay. I hear myself. Do you guys hear myself? Do you hear me twice? Okay. Hi, Mayhem. How are you? I've got no idea. I'm screen capping you and then having you in Discord. All right. Nope. They don't hear you twice, so they don't hear me twice. So far. Jesus Christ. There is a Thundercat right here, Dewey. There is. She's right here. She's being a pain in my ass right now. I'm good. I only hear you once. Okay, perfect. And then you can hear Cer1al though when he speaks, right? You guys are hearing Cer1al? You hear Diablo 4? Not tonight. Tomorrow night. So you don't hear Cer1al at all? Okay, so Ash hears Cer1al. Well, yeah, Ash is saying they hear you as well. Yeah, weird. You know what? Give me a second here. Okay, Cer1al, can you speak again?
Again, I can talk.
Hey, can you guys hear him?
I hear me. I sound good.
Perfect, Mecca. Okay, they hear you. The only profuse cussing I hear is my own. Oh my god, you have no friggin' idea. I just want to
And now, Meanie,
punch things in the
let us take
dick
a
right
moment of
now.
silence
Thanks, boss. Sailor,
for
you're
the head
useless. You
birdie,
can't fucking
and
answer
all
a goddamn
carried by
fucking
knowing
question.
frost.
Now you hear him?
Times like
Perfect.
this, they bring us closer.
Tits
Oh
on the
my
fucking
lord.
cheek, telling you.
So yes, we are also live. We're trying out this TikTok shit because Twitch allows me to.
I'm not doing TikTok.
No, Cer1al doesn't do TikTok, even though he's TikTok famous, aren't you?
I made 3 TikToks.
Again, I dare you.
I was asking if you could hear raw. That's what I was asking you like over and over.
Look at that! Look at that ad pop up. Pokemon.
No, raw puts a small square in the bottom. It's weird, but I think that small square in the bottom is where we were getting our second audio.
That has no audio in it. That's all muted.
From before. Why do I gotta be on your screen? I don't like it.
I can make you big, bitch. Watch this. Woof.
Oh, fuck you, bitch.
I fucking love it. He hates being big on screen, but I can do it now. So yeah, August 6th, Pissed Off Movie Asshole returns after an 8-month hiatus. He returned to rip movies apart. Oh, okay. I don't know who that person is. I wish we had the old co-streaming mayhem. It would have been nice.
Yeah, it could have been nice.
It would have been nice.
Okay, so we've got sound. Everybody can hear. Everything's good now.
Yeah.
I don't like seeing me on your screen. Why do I gotta be on your screen like that?
Because you have to be on there.
But I'm already, like, over there. I only got you once on my screen.
I only have you once on my screen. I don't know. It's because you're capturing my stream on Twitch. That's what you're doing. So whatever is on my screen is on your screen, right? So
I don't like it.
so yeah, unless you were doing it like I'm doing it, but you're gonna see yourself, unfortunately.
I like the way I'm doing it.
Well,
You need to get back on XSplit. Fuck that OBS shit.
oh, it's not OBS. It's the way we're doing shit. I'm actually gonna stop my TikTok stream here for a second because it doesn't seem to be taking.
Bro, gonna miss you.
Cer1al doesn't like clones. No, he doesn't. Old people technology, basically. But at least I can see Cannibal's chat and Cer1al's chat at the same time.
Yes. I don't have your chat open.
Well, I have your chat open because I'm screen capping it, right? So I can have you in my stuffs.
Gotcha. I'm like watching myself move like a minute later.
But how is everybody doing this evening? Dr. Pepper? Yeah, Cer1al makes holy water and he uses Dr. Pepper. That's my show that I made. So Leatherface prequel will be getting torn apart on August 6th. Oh, I really liked Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good movie. I'm burping.
Yeah, I did too.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we got to hang out with Mark, didn't we?
We did, and it was a lot of fun. We got to go drinking with him. We got to go on a fucking journey across the fucking parking lot and in search of alcohol.
Yeah, that we did.
I got some video of him looking at alcohol that he thought was too expensive.
Yeah, it was quite funny.
It was a good night. We had a lot of fun. Right?
It was.
It was a big build-up. We had for like 2 months. It was probably a month before the Horror Con when we got really busy and started fucking trying to batten down everything. And then the show finally came, and it was fucking busy.
It definitely was. It was very busy.
Right? Like, out of everything you took from that entire weekend of the horror con, what was your favorite thing?
My favorite thing from the whole horror con? Oh. Probably, I'm gonna have to say that 1:30 in the morning walk to a liquor store. We had to rush to try to find a friggin' liquor store because Mark Burnham, the guy who played Leatherface in TCM 2022, wanted to go to a liquor store. So he wanted to get some drinks. And he just came in around midnight. I don't know, it was like 12:30. His plane came in. You picked him up, right? Was it you that picked him up? So Cer1al goes and picks him up from the airport and brings him back to the hotel. He just wants to go down and drink. And there was nothing really open. The hotel bar was closed. So we really couldn't go anywhere. And in that area, the liquor stores were closing. We found one liquor store, and at 1:30 in the morning, here we are, like speed walking. Cer1al and Dan are like fucking literally speed walking to this liquor store. While me and Mark are just lollygagging in the back, chatting, having a conversation, and we're at this liquor store, and Mark was just like,
Dan and I were like, the fucking liquor store is closing, motherfucker.
oh, these bitches were fast walking.
He's walking like a bitch. Dan and I are gone. We're like, we gotta get the fucking booze. I need to run though.
Yeah, they were fucking walking so fast. It was funny. Me and Mark were just in the back, just chatting, having good conversation. It was a good night. I got to have moonshine with Leatherface. So
yes, we did moonshine, and then yeah, that was a good night. I don't know what, like, if I had to take away my favorite thing of the whole weekend.
Yeah.
I'd love to say it was some boobs I got to look at, but there were none.
Nope.
We got to fix that next year.
Well, how you planning on fixing that?
Getting big to the women. Yeah. I don't know.
Not here, monkey. Not in Calgary. That wasn't open.
Mark was really cool. You know what? I think my favorite thing was when, after I left your room, you and, I almost called her by her real name, Kratos. I left your room, and then I was going home, and what time is it, 7:30 or something like that? And I walk up, and I see Tony Cersei right there, and he's like, hey, do you want to go for a drink? Twist my fucking arm. So I went, and I sat down with him, and we started talking horror movie stunts and shit. That was pretty awesome. Then I had to call Ron and make her come out.
Yep.
I was like, bitch, get your ass to the bar right now.
Yep. And there I am, hanging out with them. How you doing, Gare Bear?
Sat there and bullshitted horror stunts and shit like that, and a little bit of truths. Like, you always hear a lot of rumors about movies, like fucking why this person wasn't picked for that and why that person wasn't picked for this. So we found out that a person that got sidetracked for a movie actually didn't get skipped because of the reason that we all heard, because he was small. He actually got skipped because he wanted too much fucking money.
ReAnimateHer.
And
Yep.
thought he was worth more. So that was interesting to find out. I'm not going to say his name because that's just rude.
Yeah. So
I will.
Ash says, not gonna lie, Leatherface prequel was trash, and I rooted for the evil cop the whole time. What evil cop? What are we talking about there, Ash? You mean the 2022 TCM? You thought it was trash? Why do you think it was trash?
What evil cop?
I don't know what evil cop he's talking about. Are you talking about Leatherface, like the 2017 movie called Leatherface? I don't even consider that part of the franchise. I consider that its own friggin' horror shit movie. Yeah, okay, so Leatherface. I don't consider that a prequel at all. The prequel is TCM 2022. That's the only one that I recognize. Because Leatherface 2017 doesn't exist. Not in my realm.
How you doing, Fishy? Do you eat all that gamer subs yet?
I still got a shit ton of that gamer subs there.
That little fat fuck would have stolen all of it.
Okay, so GameCon Canada talk now. All right.
We got more to talk about with HorrorCon.
We got a ton of stories to talk about with HorrorCon.
Right? HorrorCon was fun. We got to we did fucking panels for fucking James Jude Courtney.
Yes, we did.
That was huge. Just getting started at that panel, I was shitting my fucking pants.
Oh, I was dying.
Oh, hello.
I was dying. Devil Dog.
Sat
How are
down and I
you?
was like, think of a good fucking question, because Cat is frozen.
I am. I was. I am not gonna lie.
And I'm fucking like just panicking. And it ended up being like the best question ever.
Yeah.
Right? We're gonna use it every year now. That's gonna be our fucking.
It
intro
is. It
question
is.
all
It's
the time.
definitely.
Besides the character you play, tell me a little bit about James Jude Courtney, the man.
Yeah.
And fucking that question got him started from when he was a child all the way up to what got him into acting, where he went to school, and it progressed really well. Because before that, I was like, fuck.
Yep.
Right? You get in there and you've got all these questions. You're like, I'm fucking ready. And then all of a sudden, he sits down and you're like, shit. Yeah.
Yep.
But it was nice because we knew a lot about him, so I could go there. Whereas like Millie Shapiro, I know.
Oh, I had fun with Millie's though. I did. I had fun with Millie.
Millie was really nice, right? And I'm looking at her and I'm like, fuck, she looks like that kid from Stranger Things. And when I was doing some research on her, I found out that she's got the same fucking disease as him.
Yeah.
Gatton, whatever the fuck his name is, Dustin. Yeah. Girl.
I wish I had a horror convention in my area. I haven't been able to find or organize one. That sucks, Professor. We have one here just because of Dan. Dan is the reason why we have a horror con here in Alberta. And it just started out as him wanting to have horror created here. So he started it all up on his own 11 years ago. It's a lot of hard work. It's definitely not easy.
And still does most of it by himself.
Hey, Poppy Bish. I'm if you write something in the what's saying, it'll pop up on my overlay, Puppy.
But yeah, the panels were fun. What was your favorite panel?
I'm gonna have to say Mark Burnham's panel.
Mark?
That man is so humble and inspiring. Like seriously, he really was. He got all teary-eyed.
Yeah, big bitch cry. I almost had to kick him.
Yeah, we did. We made him cry. Asked him the same thing. Tell us about you before we get into any kind of horror movie discussions. I want to know about Mark. And then he started telling us his story, his trials and tribulations that he had, and it was humbling. It was touching, very fucking inspiring because he went through so much during that time, and to finally make it as Leatherface, it really opened up a lot for him. And just to hear the story.
Started in 1987. That's
Yeah.
how long it took him to get somewhere, and he never stopped pushing forward.
No.
2022, it finally paid off for him, and that dude was so humble.
He was 100%. He was super humble, and it was really nice to see how down to earth he was. You always expect these celebrities to be a little more than down to earth, right? Like you're always every time I see celebrities and other things, they're always like, don't talk to me kind of shit. Oh, we got a raid coming in from GM Turtle. Welcome. I know my Lumia is not working, and I don't know why, guys. So I don't hear anything from it. I've got to figure out why it's not working. It's probably because I unlocked, I undid everything for GameCon Canada. Anything and everything. I plan on trying to go to at least one horror con a year, each year in a different city. So Calgary will be on my list. Big Slick, you will never go to another horror con that'll be like Calgary Horror Con ever in your whole life. The Calgary Horror Con is its very own, and I've been to many horror cons. I've been to horror cons throughout the not throughout the whole United States, but I've been to horror cons in New York and New Jersey. And I've been to cons here. You'll never find the same atmosphere that you would if you were in like Calgary Horror Con.
No, and even like big agents like Sean Clark will tell you, and he tells his clients the same thing. There's nothing like the Calgary Horror Con.
Yeah, How you doing, Turtle? Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? That there's nothing else like the Calgary Horror Con. And Professor, I met Cassandra Peterson back in 2004. She was pretty cool to meet. I haven't seen her anywhere in Canada, mind you.
She wants $30,000 for her retainer,
Ow.
guaranteed, and then her appearance fee is $5,000.
Oh,
And
hot damn.
He looked at her, but her politics kind of ruined that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I will have to say that. Let me see if I can throw in the system sound here and see if we can't get your sound in here. Speak again, Cer1al.
What do you mean you can't get my sound's not working?
Nah, I can't seem to get your sound in my TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah. Which is weird.
Fucking dance. I'll tell you that right now. No TikTok dances.
No TikTok dances.
No, I don't do them. I don't do them. I don't get paid to do them.
Let's see.
What did Sailor? Oh, Sailor deleted all the Foss messages.
Did she?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe I can get that in.
She's not friendly. What are you trying to get in?
Oh, yeah, I did, bitch. I got
What?
you in TikTok now. Perfect.
We're gonna put titties on your stream, Rob.
You better not put titties on my stream.
Titties on the stream, bitch.
And then all of a sudden I'll get a whole bunch of people. Hello, little Kitsune. How are you? Hello, Raven. Oh, so those are okay. Watch me get in trouble. Yep. TikTok
These
will
are
be
my
like,
best
nope.
titties, agent. Fucking, I need these. Help me calm down until the booze gets in. Once the booze starts working, then I'm good to go.
That should have been a clip. What should have been a clip? Hello, how you doing, creepy? You should all hit Spookala in Tampa. Hey, Batman, how are you? I would love to travel. Problem is, it's a lot of friggin' money. A hell of a lot of money.
It is.
It's not cheap.
No, we're actually looking at Texas Frightmare.
I would love to go to Texas Frightmare.
Dan's looking at it right now.
I have been great, Kitsune. I just got done with a busy weekend with Cer1al Kill3r. Cer1al Kill3r and I have been at conventions the last couple of weekends. So the weekend of the 16th, 17th, and 18th, we were at the Calgary Horror Con together. And we were doing panels and hanging out with horror celebs. And then this weekend that just passed, we were live streaming from GameCon Canada, Canada's first GameCon. So we're basically doing like a decompression chat where we're chatting about our stories that we've seen during the HorrorCon and then later on after in GameCon. How have you been?
Oh yeah, like the night of the VIP party. Fucking, this is another thing that I thought was fucking hilarious because I'm sitting there and I'm videotaping Visha do her fucking thing, and I look over and Steven Chiodo is sitting there like a little fucking perv in perv row at the fucking strippers, smiling, leaning on the wall, watching the fucking show. He was so happy. Actually, you know what? That was my favorite part of that night.
Oh God,
So,
yeah.
I made Raw a holy water, right?
I don't drink.
Fuck it, you're having holy water. I made her one. I made me one. I brought it back. She took a sip. She said she was being a bitch.
I wasn't being a bitch. Even she Kratos was like, no way, I can smell that from here. And then I had she Kratos taste it. I'm like, tell me if I'm wrong, if this is strong. And so she tastes it. She's like, oh my God, that's strong. And I'm like, see, I know that's strong.
It was perfect. So anyways, I took holy water over to James Jude Courtney, Michael Myers, and over to Mark, and I told them to try it, and they're like, oh, this is fucking delicious. Can you make us one? So I went back, made 2 more, brought them back. Fucking awesome. And they cheers too.
Oh, I did drink the whole cup though. It was a pretty big cup, and I drank it with an extra cup of water and ice. So basically, I was drinking every sip that I took. I poured water into it, drank a little bit more water into it, drank a little bit more water into it. Because I don't drink. I'm not a drinker. I don't drink alcohol. And And I was already going to feel the buzz from that one. I'm a super lightweight Celtic because I don't drink. Like, I don't drink at all. Nice, Kitsune. You got a photo up with CJ Graham? That's awesome. I've met CJ Graham. I've met Kane Hodder. I've so many people. And we were just talking about how we hung out with Mark Burnham at like 1:30 in the morning drinking moonshine.
Check out that shit. Came
Nice.
in. Yeah, she drank that shit real slow.
It took
She
all
added a
night.
whole lot of
I
water.
nursed that bitch all night. By the time we were done with the VIP party, I was finished with the drink. And that was what, almost 2:00 in the morning?
Yeah, that was like 3 more drinks for me.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I'm a lightweight. I can eat my weight in food and I can out eat cereal any day, anytime. But I can't outdrink them.
That's true.
Yeah.
I can't lie on that one, guys.
Oh, and I
Yes,
did
you
sleep,
can.
Monkey. I did sleep. That holy water, you know, it did help. I was lightly buzzed. Not like a buzz going on, but lightly buzzed, which did help me sleep a little bit.
Hard to get drunk on a drink that lasts 6 hours.
If I would have drank that bitch straight, I would have been drunk. You made that strong.
No stronger than usual.
That's awesome. Welcome to Creepy Camp.
1 Dr. Pepper. Perfect.
It was strong. It was some strong shit. Even, okay, so if She Kratos was in here, She Kratos would have told you it was strong because she smelt it. Like, he put it down in front of me and she was like, oh my. And I'm like, you smell that? She tasted, she's just like, no, this is strong.
Yeah. So that was pretty much.
Even She Kratos is saying it's true. She's over on TikTok. She Kratos is on TikTok and she's like, it's true. Told you. Hi, Moonlighter.
Lying. I don't believe her.
Only beer and rum and Coke on a Friday. Nice, Professor. I don't drink. I don't drink at all. I'll have a beer here and there, and I think I may have a beer like twice a year. I did summon you. I said She Kratos, and boom, She Kratos arrives. That's awesome. Welcome to Creepy
It's funny
Camp.
Because I'll drink 3/4 to a bottle of rum and I'll be able to get up and walk away after. But like 3 beers, I'm fucked.
That's so
Done.
weird. Hey, Riggs. Hey, Zombie
I can't
Guts.
drink 3 beers.
It was so strong that it wasn't carbonated. Right? It killed the carbonation. So that's how strong it was. The Dr. Pepper was not even carbonated. So you know how you get a rum and Coke and you can still feel the fuzzies of the Coke, right? And Coca-Cola, I should say, before someone on TikTok thinks I'm talking about drugs. Coca-Cola, and you can still taste the fizzle. This had no fucking fizzle.
You put the fizzle in your whizzle.
And welcome to Creepy Camp. We got to hang out. So me and Cer1al Kill3r, the guy below me here, as you can see, he is my partner in crime when it comes to horror cons. We get to do interviews with the celebrities. So we've interviewed tons of celebrities at the horror con panel. We actually gone to Banff recently during the horror con with James, and I got to say his whole name. So James Jude Courtney, who played Michael Myers, Mark Burnham, Catherine from Terrifier. She was a chick that got sawed upside down in half. We hung out with her.
I was so disappointed.
Peter Calper, he played Harry Warden in My Bloody Valentine.
I met, Kate. I wanted to hang her upside down and take a look at her, but her boobs are not as big as
Oh,
they were in the
hello,
movie.
creeps.
It was, Professor. It was so strong that it killed the carbonation.
Dead end. Right, but she was very nice. She wanted to be called Kate.
Yes, Kate.
Yeah, and then we had the Skinnamarink crew.
They were awesome.
They were really cool, and I was worried about their panel because I was like, I couldn't do 10 minutes of that fucking movie.
But we handled that shit, and Kyle
Those guys were really
loves
nice.
to talk. So that was a really good thing that Kyle enjoyed talking, because it did help us out.
Yeah,
Technology is going to die now. I know, because Riggs is here.
yeah, really, really nice guys. I liked them all. Yeah, Peter Calper was cool.
Oh, slaps. Peter Calper was awesome. I loved listening to him to talk about Harry Warden, the behind the scenes, how they made the heart, like all of the little things that you don't get to see or hear about. Really, it was pretty friggin' amazing.
That was awesome. The heart was real.
Yeah, it was a pig's heart.
Yeah.
Tony was also fun to hang out with.
Tony was so cool, right? Just a nice older gentleman, fucking super easygoing.
Yep.
And
He's a stunt man. He did the stunts for Freddy when Freddy was on fire. He also did Ghostface.
Stay Puft. He was the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man the whole time he walked through the city on fire.
Yep, State Puff Marshmallow. You gonna switch to Twitch? I love that Peter brought my anxious ass a beer. He did. So She Kratos, yeah, go for it, She Kratos. She Kratos is over on TikTok. She's coming over to Twitch right now. But we were at the VIP party. And, you know, She Kratos is pushing her boundaries. Like, she's comfortably pushing her boundaries. And she was hanging out with me at the VIP party because we're both socially awkward. I'm a little less than because I was in my element. I've been there before, but I've come out of my shell quite a bit. And Peter was sitting there with us and we're all talking. And he is like, what are you drinking? So Peter, Harry Warden, bought She Kratos a friggin' beer. Hey, Mischief.
Yeah, you did really good this year. With both cons. You did really well at talking to people.
I pushed myself out of my comfortable zone and I was talking to people. Hey, dead end. But I think streaming has helped me 100% with that because beforehand, even in 2020, I wasn't as social as I was this year.
No, you did really good this year.
And so did you.
I could leave you alone and go do my thing.
Yes, except I was
That's why
dying.
I was bouncing off everybody.
I was dying with James Dude Courtney, though.
Man,
I felt the pressure.
it was nerve-wracking, right?
Thank you, Dead
I
End.
was thinking at first is don't do what Dan said not to do. Don't tell him his movies suck. Don't tell him his movies suck. And I think what saved me from doing that was our trip with him to Japan and chatting with him. Plus, I picked him up from the airport and chatted with him, right?
Yes.
That made it a lot easier because if I didn't get to know him, I would have said, dude, you fucked my goddamn Michael Myers movies up, you stupid bald-headed chicken fucker. But
Thank you,
because I
She
got to know him,
Kratos.
I liked him.
Thank you. Mwah. She Kratos just resub 13 months. 13 is my lucky number. Professor, they did have DVDs and movies there, but I was not able to go look at the vendors because I was too busy doing panels and interviewing celebrities. So I didn't even have a chance to see vendors. So I didn't buy anything besides my autographs. That's about it.
We didn't get to see nothing. And that sucks because I like to spend money.
Hey, Mystic, if you can deal with most of us assholes here, you can deal with anybody. Yeah, but I don't think you guys are assholes, Mischief Maker. I enjoy hanging out with you guys.
Oh, no, you want to hang out with an asshole, Mischief? Hang out with me. If
Oh.
I'm in a scene where I don't like people, I'm a fucking dick to them.
It healed up pretty good. I really am a little disappointed in it, to be honest with you, She Kratos. The tattoo artist that did it was technically should still be a goddamn apprentice and a really early apprentice.
Yes, good end.
I will be having it fixed once it's fully healed. I will be having it fixed by an actual tattoo artist, even though she's supposed to be a tattoo artist. His chevrons are fucked up. They're two different sizes. Like, yeah. I normally don't go and get tattoos done by people I have not taken like 6 months to research, but I figured, you know what? Everyone was like, oh, she's so-and-so's fucking apprentice. I'm like, he's a great artist. So his apprentice, and she's not an apprentice. She's an actual tattoo artist. I don't like what she did. I'll show you my tattoo. Hold on.
Yeah, she apprenticed under the guy that did my back and all of my artwork, who is probably the best tattoo artist I've ever seen in Canada.
And so I kind of figured since you know, since she apprenticed under like a really amazing artist, you would have thought that she would have been a pretty good artist herself, especially when she's running her own business as a tattoo artist and not an apprentice. But yeah, so I wasn't too impressed. I will wait till it's healed completely and I will have it done better. There's a few things that I don't like about it. Now that it's healed, I actually get to see it.
It'll look good.
She didn't fuck it up, Rage. It's just not, it's not to my caliber of tattoo.
She tried to do a 3D or a 4D nose on the mask, and
Yeah.
that's where she went wrong.
That and the chevrons are, so the chevrons are the red marks on his face. They're two different sizes. And the top one is great. But yeah, it's two different sizes.
Running Bear says hi, Ra.
Hello, Running Bear. I can't see your chat at the moment because I have my Twitch
That's on
in
Kick.
front of it. Oh, that's on Kick? So Cer1al is streaming on all platforms.
Yeah, that's everywhere.
I'm streaming on TikTok.
I got no TikTok.
Well, they allow you to stream on TikTok and Instagram. I don't have an Instagram URL key, or I would be fucking streaming on Instagram too. I think it's great. And I like that TikTok has, I don't have TikTok in my OBS. I'm actually using their shit.
Pointing over there.
See, Jason Takes Manhattan, JJ, is, I think, the crappier of the franchise.
Sugar's a little bit low. You got a chocolate bar or something you can eat, bud?
Ooh, chocolate. Did Cer1al get Faust cock tattooed on him? What? Cer1al is a stream whore. You know, he likes to stream on everything. That's like Frank's Red Hot Sauce. I put that shit on everything.
No, she doesn't. She's afraid of hot sauce.
I don't eat hot sauce. I don't think it's that. It's gross.
They're fucking afraid of. We were trying to get food. Like all weekend long, we're trying to get food, and everywhere we go, it's like, is there hot sauce on that?
Because it said it was hot sauce. Nobody likes hot sauce. No, I don't like hot stuff.
Everybody likes hot sauce. And Monkey, the bitch actually paid for a meal. Fucking pissed me off.
This motherfucker. Okay, so every time we go out to lunch, whether it's Cer1al, I, and Heavy or whatever, it doesn't matter who's going out for lunch with this motherfucker. Now, every time we go out, I try to pay for the bill because I think it's only fair for friends to take each other out to lunch, right? No, not one person has to flip the bill every effing time. There's actually 2 times I got to pay for lunch. One time I had to sneak away and pretend that I was going to my motorcycle to get my chapstick. And then I had to go up and pay for it because if I don't do that, Cer1al pays for it right away. And so this time around, it was I think our last lunch there at GameCon Canada, and he had to go up, and I think he went to go use the restroom or whatever. And I told the waitress, I'm like, bring it here, bring it to me, and she did, and we got to pay for it. While he was coming back, he was not happy.
Close.
Yeah,
We're not going back.
he doesn't let you. He doesn't let you pay for it. And which, you know what, every now and again, that's awesome. That's cool. But I mean, I can still pay for something.
I know. That's just me, though.
I get it. That's why I try to beat you to it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was going to kill that little bitch for giving me that bill.
He even told the waitress that he didn't like it.
I told her, I'm like, you know what? I don't like you. You're not coming back.
Yep.
But it was fun. That gets us onto horror or to GamesCon now.
Yeah, it does. GameCon was fun.
GamesCon was set up on Friday.
Yeah, we had a little bit of hiccup on GameCon. I had a little bit of a hiccup. Some of the stuff wasn't ready, but we were able to work it out. And for Saturday, we had everything I needed to get going for live streaming. GameCon was busy and it was fun. It was a good time. It was Friday, right? So the GameCon started on a Friday, and Friday people are working. Kids are still in school at that point, and you know, they're doing their thing. Saturday was busy, and I heard Sunday was busy as well, but Saturday was super busy. I met a lot of people at GameCon, even streaming from there.
Yeah, so GameCon was a dry party.
No alcohol.
Allowed. Goes perfect for me, right? Perfect for me. So fucking Friday night, I streamed for an hour and a half. I was bitchy because I was around these super fucking nerds. So my whole hour and a half stream is me like being an asshole to people, like telling them that I'll kick their fucking ass, get the fuck out of my way, fucking nerd, blah blah, like just rude. Me. And then Saturday we snuck in booze, so I snuck in rum on Saturday to make it a little bit more tolerable for me. And the funniest part is I sneak in this big ass bottle of rum and all my mix and everything, and I'm sitting there, and these Native Americans are setting up a booth beside us.
Native Canadians.
What's that?
Native Canadians.
Whatever the fuck they are, Indians. Those guys are setting up beside us, and they're doing this thing. So I ask them what's going on, and they're setting up this thing for natives so that they can get jobs, get out of alcohol, and they help them build up a life so that they can get off the reservation and survive and do good. So I'm like, oh, that's fucking awesome. So they're like an anti-drinking thing, and this motherfucker's sitting right beside him with a bottle of rum, just pouring it into the big ass glass. I loved it. I loved it.
Have a good sleep, Celtic. Thank you for being here.
Only me
First
would
Nations.
end up having all these natives beside me.
First Nations Canadian. So we normally call them First Nations here.
I call them native.
Indigenous.
But yes, that was fun. And then we got to walk around, and then we met that Star Wars
ReAnimateHer.
fucking nerd.
Oh my God! Yes, we did. We gotten this guy was in Star Wars. Cer1al doesn't like to talk about Star Wars.
I don't mind talking Star Wars, but don't get fucking super geeky with me. I'll say a Star Wars joke. I don't want you to tell me about where they're fucking born and how many midi-chlorian shit is in their fucking blood. I don't give two fucks.
But
So
you
I had-
should have
I
came
had
to us.
stop right away. Like this guy. So I made like a joke about the stormtroopers on how they can't shoot and hit shit. And then all of a sudden he starts with the, well, actually, they're, and I'm like, whoa, it's enough fucking Star Wars talk right there. Get out of here. Roz like, I'm sorry. Fuck that bullshit.
I'm the totally opposite from Cer1al. I would have sat there and listened to his whole shit. Pat just shit himself in my stream.
I could not do that Star Wars chat. I was like, whoa, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I could sit there and listen. Yeah, that's where I'm. I'll just sit there and I would just take it and just listen. Steve, have a great night. Thank you for popping in.
Yeah, but I don't mind Star Wars. I think it's cool.
Hi, Stefan.
Don't get super geeky with me. I don't do super geeky. If you wanna
Yeah.
be in the corner and-
But he does get super geeky. But if it's about horror, you start talking about like Halloween, you start talking about horror, he does get geeky. We all have our
No, I
geekdom.
don't. If I talk about, I love Halloween, but I don't get all fucking, oh my god, my fucking, me. I don't do that shit. That's not me. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. That's a sweet kill. Bob's kill is amazing, but I'm not gonna fucking like nerd out like a fucking loser.
Oh, yes, he will, especially if we dissected Halloween. That is
What?
still nerdum. Which we still have to do. We still have to do coffin chat over on YouTube.
ReAnimateHer.
Fuck Kylo Ren. He looks like SpongeBob SquarePants.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah, he's this crybaby fucking Sith guy from Star Wars.
Oh. How you doing, Stefan?
Sorry, not sorry. Hail Lord Vader. Hey, I like Vader. Right? I like Star Wars. I like all things, but I don't like fucking people that get giddy. The whole fucking, oh my god, he did. Fuck that shit. Get the fuck out of here. I don't like that. But I
I'm
do
just
like
trying to.
movies. Right? Like, I hung out with Danielle Harris, who I've wanted to bone since I was fucking like 12 years old. I wasn't all fucking.
Yeah, he loves Danielle Harris. How you doing, Westphal? Kylo is an emo bitch. Yeah, I don't really know much of Kylo Ren.
Sailor gets like that. Like, I took a video while we were at Gamescom. of
Definitely
all the
Westphal.
dice, just so that I can show it to Sailor eventually, so she can nerd it.
Westphal says hello over on TikTok. We're over on Twitch right now as well. Westphal, Cer1al can't see the TikTok stream because I'm capturing him from Twitch.
I've watched all the Star Wars Running Bear. I didn't mind any of them.
I think you really should take the time off. I think you should have came with us last weekend. I think you would have had a good time.
Who's that, Monkey?
Yeah, Monkey.
Yeah, he should have brought his big gay ass down there. He would have fit in perfect.
He would have. It would have been awesome. He would have loved it. There was a lot of fun stuff there.
Okay.
And if I
That's
wasn't
now
streaming, I
replaced
would have tried
Monkey.
some of it out.
I have a new favorite gay person. Kratos. Monkey's out. He's out. Kratos is the #1 gay person now.
Oh, so you're saying Monkey on one side of your family, they don't like that. They don't like that.
They don't like what?
I guess on Monkey's one side of his family that he had to hang out with, they're kind of bigots.
They don't like his gayness?
I'm going to assume so.
Yeah.
You should, Pat. I think y'all should fly the fuck up and come here and hang out.
Scream. When I went to see Scream. How you doing, Devil Dog?
Yeah, I got the same cup.
Yes, Kratos is actually a lot of fun in person, Sailor.
She is.
Yeah, she was very, very nervous when she got there, and she did amazing.
She did.
She came out of the room when she could. She hung out as much as she could. She did great.
Mm-hmm. I had sleepovers with Kratos.
Yeah.
We stayed up till like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning when we weren't at the VIP party bullshitting and chatting.
So I'm hoping that this weekend, since Devil Dog's here, we can go for a ride somewhere. I'd like to go for a ride. It's been forever.
Devil, are you going to come up to Canada?
Were there pillows involved in your sleepover? Dead wants to know. The dead end.
I had my pillows and Kratos had her pillows, but there was no pillow fighting.
No pillow fights in pajamas?
No pillow fights in pajamas.
If there was pillow fights in pajamas, Heavy and I would have been sitting there with some popcorn and some fucking Skittles.
Popcorn and fucking Skittles. You did a great job, Kratos. Even though you were a mess, you still pushed your boundaries. You still pushed yourself comfortably, though. And that was awesome to see.
She really did.
I was.
She's actually going to try to join our team next year.
Yes, she's going to try to join our team and volunteer at the Horror Con. But yes, Mischief Maker, I was up past my bedtime. On Friday, I didn't go to bed till about 2:30 in the morning. We got to Cer1al's house at 2:30, and then I was up at like 5. And then on Saturday, I didn't go to bed till like almost 2 o'clock in the morning. And then Saturday night, we didn't go to bed. Kratos and I totally forgot about I forgot about the movie that we were going to go watch with the Horror Con. And we just sat up in our room just chatting up until like all about aliens and shit. We were up to like 1:30. It was a good time.
Over last weekend and the weekend before.
Yeah. Yep. Last
bitch rent soon.
Horror Con. Horror Con, I stayed there Thursday night, and then GameCon, Heavy and I stayed there Friday night. You should, Monkey.
Heavy. The whole GamesCon is not Heavy's thing at all.
No, he was miserable. But he did it for me.
He did his best to not be grumpy and show it, which was not very good at all. But he did do his best. And he supported his wife, which is what he's supposed to do. But he looked like a miserable little biker guy sitting in the corner.
Yeah, he did. You should, Monkey.
Like, those are my people too, and I was like, fuck, I
keep hearing my
out
name.
of here.
I keep hearing my tag, ReAnimateHer. I don't know where the hell it's coming from.
I love the titties, man.
But you should, Monkey. You should come and volunteer. Definitely.
Yes, we need a tall billboard.
Yeah.
Monkey would make a great billboard.
But
Yes,
you know, that's the
if you
thing.
were there, Heavy would have had somebody to ride with. Like, I told him to take my bike, but I get it. He didn't want to take my bike.
Thank you, Super Mario, for the raid. Welcome, guys. Welcome. My Lumia is not working, so no lights are going off because I disconnected my shit, and I guess it caused a kerfuffle when I went to stream from GameCon.
Weed.
But yeah, you know, he was a good sport. He drove me to Calgary. He drove me to the BMO Center. He helped me set up. It's definitely not his thing. He is not comfortable at any kind of conventions. He just doesn't like a lot of people. And yeah, it was totally out of his element, but he did it for me. So I'm very grateful that he did.
Right? Those people are like,
Hello,
I
puppy.
like video games and I like horror movies. I don't do Warhammer. I don't do dicks and dildos, and I don't do, what was that Thorn game they were playing? Dawthorn or some shit.
I have no idea what they were
That's not my
playing.
thing. And so when I'm walking around and I see like 500 fucking people painting these little fucking statues. and
Oh,
they're
the
all-
paint and take for Warhammer.
They got these big ass shit eating grins on their fucking faces.
That's what
they're
they
in
like,
heaven.
though. Hello, how you doing, the Thor Shiro?
While I'm walking by and I see all that shit, what do? I videotape this fucking guy's asshole that's hanging out. His cracks like that far out of his pants. So
Yeah, that is funny.
that's entertaining for me.
No, nobody wants to see ass crack.
That was a big ass crack. And then I waited for that one guy to eat his booger forever. And
Ugh.
didn't.
Tell him the story. Don't tell him. Tell him the story of the nastiness.
Oh yeah, so I'm walking and I'm videotaping all the guys painting their little figures, and I see this guy and he's fucking knuckle deep way up there, right, just going at it. So I'm fuck it. I stop and I'm doing like my commentary. I'm like, okay, let's watch this fucking nerd eat his fucking booger. So I'm sitting there waiting. I'm like, come on, do it, just fucking eat the booger, you fucking fuck, do it. And then he's rolling it in his fingers. I'm like, he's gonna fucking eat it. I know it's happening, and then he flicked it. Just pissed me right off.
That's gross, right? Like, just so
But I thought
totally
he would eat it.
disgusting.
If I would have got that on tape, that would be a clip of my shit.
That would be gross. Thank you,
I
C.
would've made-
Kratos.
I would have made a thing. Fucking booger eater. Pop up, bam, there he is, living legend. GamesCon 2023, booger eater. Would have popped up.
You need to get rid of your GameCon Canada pop up on your stream.
I know. I haven't had a chance.
I know. I gotta fix my stuff as well.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of that. I gotta get rid of the one in the corner.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, she Kratos, it's disgusting. It was gross. I don't know how you pick your nose and then you hold it and roll it in your fingers. It's just fucking disgusting. Like,
How was your chat with Miss Machiavelli, Slick? Slick is my new nickname for Sailor, you guys.
he's good. He's actually upstairs racing right now. He's he's building himself a racing rig so he can race in the winter. Steering wheel, pedals, the whole kit and caboodle. And he's playing some Gran Turismo right now.
Oh, yeah, Turismo.
Poutine, Professor, that's a great question. What is poutine? So poutine is French fries, a special brown gravy. It's not a brown gravy like you would do in a roast. It's a special gravy. And you have cheese curds. No, not mozzarella. So you get your fries, you cook your fries, you do your gravy, and then you put the cheese, some of the cheese curds, how I do it, in the gravy, let the cheese curds melt, and then I put the gravy and cheese on top of my fries with a few extra chunky cheese curds on top of it. They usually melt in. You could put like anything on it. You could bacon, all sorts, loaded poutine, but I usually eat poutine traditionally. It's really good. And it's not a roast gravy. It is a brown gravy, but it is not like a roast gravy or a potato gravy. It's different. The flavor is different.
It's a little bit saltier.
It is a little saltier. Depends, yeah. And I think the cheese also makes it, the cheese curds also give it a little bit more salt than normal.
Poutine is something everybody should eat.
Poutine, yeah, I think it's great. It's more than just fries and gravy, because when you ask for gravy with your fries, they usually give you a brown gravy and not a poutine gravy. So a gravy for like meatloaf or like a roast. Poutine gravy is definitely different.
It's a lighter brown.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's good for your poutine.
Yep. Everybody should try poutine.
Mm-hmm. It is delicious, Professor.
Poontang is great.
Poutang.
I didn't have any poutine. Oh no, I did have a. What did I eat? No, I had a chili buffalo fries. That was good.
Yeah, you did. You had chili buffalo fries. Deadwalk is like, now I'm dreaming of poutine. And yes, Monkey did summon friggin' demons in his sleep. the last time we were at a horror con.
Oh, I use a program called XSplit, so I can stream to up to 4 different places at once. That's how I do that.
And
then I just do this to watch all the chats.
yeah. I have all, so when I multi-stream,
You monkey.
you can do it on OBS, but there is a plugin for it. So you're able to multi-stream on OBS. So I'll use OBS when I multi-stream to, like, if I'm on Kick, I'll stream to Kick in YouTube, and then I'll use OBS. XSplit is just for XSplit. I use just for YouTube. So when I'm doing my YouTube stuff, recordings and my interviews and CCOH, I use XSplit.
Look at how cuddly Foos is. It's like Foos hasn't seen you very much.
Oh, this is her. This is what she does.
Right? So like Saturday, we watched them play. Well, you were streaming all day. You did fucking amazing.
I was
All those
streaming.
people stopped by and everybody loved your Diablo shit.
They did, and Cer1al was pimping me out. Cer1al and Heavy, because Heavy was doing the same thing. Heavy was helping. They were all pimping me out.
Yeah, we were slutting her right out. Everybody that walked by, hey you fucking like Diablo? Come here. And that's how I'm talking to these nerds, right? So they come right away. They're like, oh my god, he's yelling. So they come over. I'm like, you guys like this shit? This is fucking raw. She's fucking probably the best streamer out there. Follow her shit now. Take some of this. This is gamer subs. It's got no fucking sugar in it, so you won't get fat off it. Fucking drink this. It gives you energy. Look at how it went.
Basically.
Right?
That's why my voice is a little fucked, because I'm still healing from all the talking on the weekend.
Oh yeah, and then this fucking kid comes. He's maybe fucking 15.
He said he
fucking
turned
300
18.
pounds.
He said he turned 18.
Oh, was he 18? Well, he was disgusting.
Supposedly.
So this fucking tub of goo comes up,
Exactly, devil.
and he's like, can I get some gamer subs? So I'm like, yeah, take some gamer subs, buddy. Here's a couple. Then he's like, can I get more? So Heavy gives him this fucking handful, like this.
Heavy didn't mean to give him a handful. Heavy was just giving
just
stuff.
grabbing it to joke. And the kid's like, yeah, I'll take it. So Heavy gives it to him. Well, this fucking tub of goo wants more. So I looked at him, I'm like, listen here, Tubby. You know what happens with gluttony? You're gonna get diabetes and shit. Doesn't take a clue. Still wants more.
His mom is like, no more.
Right there.
His mom was even telling him no more.
Yeah. Oh man.
Adulting does suck.
If that was my kid, I'd be like, get out of here, you little fuck.
Thank you for the likes over on TikTok, guys. Yeah, well, his mom, he came back and his mom's like, no more, no more. And he was trying to take even more. I don't, personally, for me, I have so much gamer stuff that I still have so many left over. So if anybody is wanting some, give me your address and I'll send you some gamer
stuff.
subs.
Oh yeah, so he comes back for more and he's like smiling and shit. And I'm like, get out of here, Tubby.
Yeah.
Go.
And it's like, you can't have a lot. I made sure to tell his mom, because he's 18. He's 18. No, he wasn't. He just turned 18. And I told his mom that it's caffeine. It's caffeine. It'd be like drinking Red Bull, right? But Red Bull is worse for you than gamer subs. And I let her know, I'm like, make sure that he doesn't drink them back to back, because it's not meant for that. It's meant you take one drink in the morning and it should last you several hours. And then if you want to take another one at night, you can. But I only do one, and one does me fine. Like, seriously, I don't drink it after 3 p.m. If I do, I'm up all night.
Yeah. This kid, and I wish I was joking, had to take at least 50.
I'll send it to you, Kratos. I have tons of titty milk.
Yeah,
that sounds so bad.
What Raw has is sugar-free gamer subs. So it's like an energy drink. You put it in 16 ounces of water, no sugar, right? And so there's no crash.
Oh shit, I forgot I have stream elements on too from the GameCon. I gotta turn that off.
Oh, look at the gamer subs. It's right there.
Yeah. I like it. So true. They say max 2 a day. Yes, max 2 a day for gamer subs, because it actually works. It's not something. It's not like a Red Bull. You drink a Red Bull, you're awake for like 10 minutes, you're jittery as fuck, and then you crash because of all the sugar and bullshit that's in Red Bull or Monster. Boosa, you got to stop typing on Twitch. God damn it. But there's a name called Titty Milk is the drink, and
there's
so
green
I've got to
milk,
send
you
that to
gotta give me a bite.
Kratos. All right, Dead End, have a good night. Have a good sleep.
Yeah, it was a lot, that kid.
Yeah.
I didn't feel bad for telling him he was chubby at all. He needs to hear it.
I fall asleep as well. Riggs has fell asleep in friggin' Discord chat, guys. So when she says that she's fell asleep, she's fell asleep on us in Discord and in party chat. And I know Kratos was saying how she fell asleep playing Diablo 4. It happens. Adulting sucks. Good night, Dead End. Thank you for being here. Have a
Riggs
good
is the
sleep.
female version of Breed.
Oh yes, multiple times Riggs has fell asleep. She'll go quiet. Next thing you know, you'll hear some snoring.
Yeah, and fucking Breed snores like a motherfucker. Breed, wake up! What the hell? I ain't sleeping.
It happens, Devil. It happens. Falling, when you're so tired, you work all day and you're gonna game a little bit. You want to hang with friends, but you end up just falling asleep. My grandbaby. So I went over to visit my daughter today. My grandbaby is Nicole, the youngest one. She's so tired that she's sitting up and she's falling asleep, and I'm watching her on the grass. She's sitting and she's falling asleep, and she's just rocking back and forth like this as she's falling asleep. My daughter's trying to wake her up because it's too early for her to go to sleep, and she was just not happy. And then she's on the picnic table and she started to fall asleep, but she looked like a drunk. You never see the drunks on the beat on the benches at the park or whatever? That's exactly what she looked like.
I've never been drunk.
It was funny. I think so. We probably did wake up Riggs a few times by scaring the shit out of her. But yes, my grandbaby was definitely cute.
Yeah, it could work. Yeah, so then Saturday we finished Gamescom and packed up.
I just had quite a scare.
Fuck out of
I actually thought my heart was beating again.
But that screen was awesome. Like, watching them play Mario Kart on a 124-foot screen was fucking great. I like that.
They really are, Devil. And yeah, that was pretty cool. I did, Friday was my main day to, stream a little bit and then walk around and kind of see things and see what they were doing and check things out. Saturday, I didn't even get a chance to check things out. I went live on Twitch, and then I went live on TikTok, showed around the GameCon. And then I went live again on Twitch, and I didn't really get to see much of anything on Saturday. On Saturday, I was so busy. For a GameCon, I would have loved to see game reveals.
Well, there was tons of new games from indie developers there, but we never got to look at them.
Well, they never showcased them, right? It would have been nice to see them on the big screen. Let's say this is a game I talked to a lot of developers. They stopped by my booth. So I did talk to quite a few developers and people that didn't have a table there, that they were just coming to Canada's GameCon to network. So I do have a couple cards from some devs that I met, but I would have liked to see like maybe the trailer of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, there was a lot of shit at Gamescom, Running Bear. Like, I couldn't.
That's
even
funny,
name it all.
Mischief.
There was lots. They had PC games, Xbox games, and they had fucking a lot of tabletop. So any tabletop you can think of, like Dixon Dildos and Warhammer and. And then there was tournaments with Street Fighter, tournaments with Mario Kart, Super Smash Bros.
Thank you for the follow always.
There was a lot.
Yeah. There was a lot of stuff. There was tabletop paint and takes. There was laser tag, Warhammer laser tag. I would have really liked to do the laser tag. I think that would have been fun.
Rolling around all over the fucking place. Get out! Get out!
Right? And you were able to dress up in Warhammer gear. You would have been in Warhammer armor.
There's a lot of Pokemon and shit like that too.
Yes, there was a lot of Pokemon. A lot of cosplay.
This kid, I don't know, he had to be like 25. He had just a little mustache. And he's like, oh my god, I found this Pokemon I've been looking for everywhere. And he's shaking and shit. I was like, fuck you, nerd. And I had to leave.
There was, Cannibal. There was quite a bit of boobs in the cosplay.
Yeah. Oh, there was that one chick that was beside you that had the big ass titties hanging out.
Yes, she did. Yes. But they had kids cosplay happening, so they had a competition for kids cosplay, and then they had competition for everyone else cosplay, for adult cosplay. And it was really cool. They had some amazing cosplays there, and I was taking photos of them. I still have a whole bunch that I have to edit and upload to my computer and have time to edit and put together.
There was this one cosplayer that was there, and this she's standing in front of Roz, and I'm chatting with her, and then this fucking weirdo comes up, and he's got his
Hey,
fucking
Jim.
his camera in his hand, and he's like, "Can I get a picture of you?" And I was like, "I can take a picture of both of you if you want." He's like, "No, no, 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 I don't want it in the picture, but can you do this in the picture for me?" So
Kind
I'm
of weird and
standing, I'm looking
creepy.
at Ken, I'm like, "This motherfucker's gonna jerk off to this video." Fucking sick.
It was a bit creepy. Hello,
It was
JJMPB.
fucking weird.
Yeah, there was.
I was like, fucking creepy fuck.
Yeah.
So I asked the girl, I'm like, "You alright, this pervy fuck?" Like, it's not right. Something's wrong with that dude. Not me. He
They
wanted
do,
the girl.
Professor.
He
They
wanted
do
the
put a
girl
lot
to
of
it.
time
It
in.
was cute.
I have a couple of pictures that I taken from cosplayers.
Yeah, the girl had a big chest piece right here.
I have to upload it.
I didn't see her face until she came back like an hour later. Then I realized she had a face. So she was cute. But yeah, she had a nice chest piece.
Yeah, because I was like, what she look like, so I can kind of see what her cosplay. And Sarah's like, I don't know. I'm just like, how do you not know?
Oh my goodness.
But now I know why he didn't know.
I get distracted all the time.
Tits tracted. And then Jessica, you should have seen Heavy and Cer1al. Jessica from True Blood took the stage. And yeah, those two just went zing.
But we had to show her support. We were worried that she wouldn't have anybody listening to her.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's what it was.
All right, Reeks, have a good night. Thank you for popping in. And Devil, I know boobs are magical. They are.
Yeah, no. We
Hey,
just
Zach.
wanted to support her because we didn't want Deborah to feel like nobody was watching her. Although, once she took the stage, the whole fucking stage was full of people. They were everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Well, she's
no,
a geek herself, right?
Yeah, I don't like being in pictures or videos, Running Bear.
I got him, though, Running Bear.
If I see somebody try to video me, I run the fuck out of the way. If it's a stranger, I tell them to fuck off.
I got him. I got him in a few pictures, few video. And then he like fucking fish eyes me with his goddamn GoPro. He's in my face. He's like with his GoPro. I'm just like, get out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good.
No, I didn't take a picture of the girl. I don't do that stuff. I'm not the guy that takes pictures of people. I don't. It feels weird to me.
I take pictures of people's cosplay because they put a lot of work in it. And when as someone who does cosplay, when you do cosplay and you go out into things like this, you're expecting people to take pictures of you. You're wanting people to recognize you. You're wanting people to see your hard work. That is what cosplayers do. They enjoy making their costumes. They enjoy putting them on. And then when they go to these things, they want to be looked at. They want you to take pictures. It's not like you're doing pervy shit to them. They're very proud of what they created because it takes creativity. It takes being an artist. It takes a lot of guts to actually go out and put something you created on your body to represent something that you enjoy and go out there in the public because people do look at you funny. And I think it takes a lot of balls to get up on stage to show off that work that you created. They know that people are going to take pictures of them. Axel, he was one of the bigger cosplay celebrities that were there. He kept taking off his helmet and shit because it kept getting hot. And everyone was like, can I take a picture of you? And he was like, yeah, sure. Even though he was tired and getting hot, he put that helmet right back on and did his poses and shit. And I thought that was awesome. But that's what cosplayers do. They expect that. They want you to take pictures of them because they feel proud of their work.
Yep. And I totally get there. But for me, I feel fucking weird doing it. So I don't do it. I know that they
Definitely
want you
devil.
to, and I know they worked hard and their shit is awesome. Cheers. But for me, I feel like I'm Bill Cosby putting a thing in your drink.
Well, no, but they don't see it that way. And you shouldn't see it that way because I love taking pictures of good cosplay.
I feel like if I'm taking pictures of somebody out there, I feel like I'm taking a picture of somebody's child at a park. Like, it feels wrong to me to take a picture of somebody, even though I know they want it.
See, I don't feel that way. I won't take pictures of random people. Like, no, that's just fucking weirdo shit. However, if you're at a cosplay event and you're in cosplay, I will take a picture.
Yes,
And sometimes I take a picture with them, like I did with Michael Myers, and he
if your
pretended to
ass is
stab me.
hanging out, I got no problem taking a picture of you. I will take a picture of that ass crack, blow it up, and I'll turn it into something in my stream. Well, Sailor will turn it into something in the stream.
Nobody wants to see ass crack.
I'm comfortable doing that, though.
You're comfortable taking pictures of someone's ass crack, but you're not comfortable taking pictures of somebody's art.
Yeah, because I feel that when you see somebody's face and their eyes, you see their soul. And when you take a picture of it, you capture something. I don't know. I feel weird that
You
way.
probably
I've
do
always seen that.
capture something.
It's like when I'm streaming, I fucking hate that people can see me and I can't see them.
I love that.
That's why I have to drink so much.
I like it that I can be in my element. I like it that I'm here. Hey, Speedy. I like it when I'm in my element. I like streaming. I don't like being in person with people. People are exhausting. I was friggin' exhausted talking to people. The people are exhausting.
I can one-on-one talk, no problem, unless like too nerdy.
I'm a ginger and we steal souls. It's Devil Dog.
Yeah. I did have fun though. I enjoyed the con. I think it went really well. And next year's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I think next year I'll stay in Calgary. And Heavy will come with me, but he'll just stay in the hotel and do his walking around and stuff. And hopefully he's not hurting. This year, Heavy hurt his foot at work. And so he drove me to Calgary, helped me set up, even though his foot was killing him. And I told him just to go sit the fuck down, and he should have went back to Cer1al's house to go and hang out, but he didn't.
Go lay by the pool, cook something on the barbecue, do what you want. Watch your fucking Northman? Nordstrom? North? What's that show?
Norseman.
Norseman.
And yes, Kratos, people are exhausting and it's hard to try to find a fit in. And sometimes, and I think with streaming that has helped me tremendously is if I wasn't streaming and I wasn't already interacting with people, and I do quotations because I'm not really interacting with, I'm interacting with you and your screen name, right? So you're not physically here with me. I don't think I would have been able to do the stuff that I do at the Horror Con. I wouldn't have been able to. I know I wouldn't have been able to. Streaming has really helped me come out of my shell, and so has the Horror Con, because the panels was my first time doing panels was in 2021, which was the 10th Horror Con. And no, it's 2023. 2022 was my first time doing a panel, and I was nervous as fuck and all sorts of crazy shit, and I wouldn't do it without Cer1al with me. That's why Cer1al and I do the panels together, because it was his first time doing panels and we just didn't want to do them alone.
Yeah.
ReAnimateHer!
Have a good night, Professor. Thank you.
Feel better.
And then we feel better because one of us is there, right? We know each other. We're there. We can like be our support. Our support talking to people.
Yeah. And it's easier.
It is easier.
Give you the look from across the table, I got nothing. Ask the fucking question look.
I did that to Cer1al the whole time with James. I look at him, I'm like...
Yeah. The whole time, every time I looked at you for help, I was like, I'm not getting nothing.
It was bad. I was really bad with James though. Like I mean, it wasn't bad. Everybody loved our panels. And it was funny because I thought we did great on some panels and did mediocre on other panels. But everybody that was coming up to me was like, you guys did great on that panel and blah, blah, blah. We really liked the way. Some people said that we were better than the other panel people who have been doing it for years. And I was like, well, That's friggin' awesome. So it was really nice to get a compliment that way about that.
And I was like super cocky, and I'm like, of course we were fucking better than them. Fuck them. Piece of shit. But no,
Have a
I
great
didn't
night.
feel like we did that great either. Like, it seems like as soon as you run out of a question and you pause for 1 second, that feels like a fucking minute.
Oh God, that second feels like forever. Yes.
It's scary. Like, fear just comes instantly. You're like, ugh.
There probably
But
is, monkey.
even in that one, I was like, I got nothing.
Yeah, you did. And I was like, okay, I gotta think. But with Peter, the questions seem to come quite easier with
Oh, yeah.
Peter.
I told the motherfucker straight up. I looked at him and said, I got nothing.
He did. She Kratos said we did great, and it is hard to fill those sections. Like you wanna ask the questions, and then you get nervous because I was super excited. These are people that I watched growing up in horror films that I just love. Now Mark Burnham, from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it was a lot easier for me to talk to him because I made a connection with Mark on Friday, where we till Thursday night I sat and talked to him for a while before we all decided that it's time to fucking go to bed. And we went to Cer1al's house, and then on Friday I chatted with him some more, so I felt like I got to know him on a different level. And then it was a lot easier doing his panel with James. I did a lot of talking with James as well, but it was still, I saw the amount of people that were sitting in there, and I got in my head. Like it did. I was nervous to begin with, and then we went down to the panel room, and that fucking panel room was packed, and people were waiting to get in, and I'm like, oh my God. I sit in the hallway, I squat down, and I'm just like, oh, I don't think I can do this.
Yeah, I'm about 15 minutes away from where the con's held.
Yeah. Definitely, Kratos. He was very sweet. Definitely. James was packed. And yes, JJ, I do believe we are harder on ourselves all the time.
Yeah, James was really cool. And Sarah, his girlfriend, was awesome too.
Yeah, she was. She was really nice.
Yeah. He did mention the movies at one time, and he said that he thinks that later people are going to love them like they love Halloween 3. And I was really close to saying, not a fucking chance, James.
But it could happen. Like Halloween, I did not like Halloween Ends. Halloween 2018, I didn't care for, but Halloween Kills, I actually enjoyed it. I think it's the better one out of the three, the new universe. And Ends was definitely not for me, but are you stepping on shit, Fusa? James was very zen and a really extensive background in martial arts, and he didn't want to, he was really nice. He believes in the whole energy and the transfer of energy and taking in and taking on that role of the person. He spoke about when he got himself ready to be Michael Myers, something so evil, something so, horrifyingly evil. He said that he inhaled, like he was like took in the essence of Michael Myers, and then when he was done, he exited out. Like he just like got rid of that presence of Michael in him, so he didn't continue staying that dark. And he said he would do that every time he had to go on screen, is that he would take the essence in of Michael Myers and then release when he was done, so he could play that role without taking the darkness into his real life. And it makes sense because when they do talk about Greek mythology and how the Greeks did their art and their movies, they did the same thing by putting on masks and summoning that character. And he goes into that, so did Mark went into that as well. So it was pretty cool to hear that.
Yeah, it was. And James and I had a great talk about martial arts. He's a martial artist from when he was young, and I've been doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu forever, right? I don't do it anymore, but I did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, and wrestling. So we had a great talk about martial arts. He did Aikido and Jiu-Jitsu. Aikido, I think, is garbage, but whatever. I am a long ways from Toronto, about 2,300 kilometers.
Yeah,
That's
we're far from
outside.
Toronto.
So that's basically New York, and I am kind of Seattle.
Yeah. Sort of, kind of. Yeah, I would say that too. So we are quite a bit of ways. Yeah.
What the fuck city is below us?
Montana is underneath us. Montana is underneath us, yeah. And if we...
Spokane. We're
What?
above Spokane.
Are we above Spokane? I know Alberta, and then Montana is under Alberta.
Yeah, and Spokane, and because I went to Idaho.
You Idaho.
Idaho, no, Idaho. I actually got Carolee a shirt made there while I was there, because we're in Idaho, and I'm like, no. She's like, I need an Idaho shirt. I'm like, no, you need a Idaho shirt. We got one made at the mall, and then we had P.F. Chang's. Fuck, I love P.F. Chang's.
Oh, we had some good Chinese food in Banff.
Oh yeah, we went for. That's right.
Cer1al and I went for Chinese food. It was delicious. Everybody else went to other bullshit in Banff.
Yeah, we got off the bus, and I'm like, Raw, we're going for Chinese. Fuck this. We went the opposite way. Everybody went and got fucking good Chinese food.
Good Chinese food. Hey, Dark Psycho. How are you?
Yeah, I like P.F. Chang's.
Yeah, it was good. It was good Chinese food.
That was fun, right? Took them to the falls. Everybody got to stand by the falls and take photos, and then we took them to the Banff Springs Hotel.
They love the Banff Springs Hotel. I was actually giving the Killer Clowns a little bit of information as we're traveling on the bus to Banff. That was a good time.
Yeah, it was fun. We get into the Banff Springs, and Marks looks at me. He's like, I'm not walking up those fucking stairs. Like, I'll chill with you. So we just hung out at the fucking front while they all went in. There's a lot of stairs.
There was a lot of stairs. And then I got...
James did it because he just got his knees done.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of stairs. We get up there, and then we do our thing up there, take some pictures, and people are getting their pictures taken by the Kyoto brothers and by directors and celebrities are taking these people's photos. They don't even know who the fuck who's taking their photo. So there was this one couple. They're trying to take a selfie, and Steven goes over there and is like, let me take your photo for you. And here he is, a director, you know, animation, creative, Killer Clowns from Outer Space is sitting there taking your photo, and they have no idea who's taking their photos. James Jude Courtney sat there and took somebody's photo, and I'm like, do you even realize that Michael Myers is taking your photo? And nobody knew, like they didn't know. And I was just like, that is really friggin' awesome.
Yeah, and Steven even gave you some pointers.
Oh yes, he was directing me. So I'm taking okay, so we make our first stop towards Banff, and he wanted to take a picture. I'm like, do you want me to take a picture for you? And I was like, you know, I'm no photographer, so I suck at this. And he was like, I'm going to show you how to take a picture. I want me to be here. And he was literally directing me on how to position the camera, where to take it from. And he was like, I want to be in the clouds on this side. So when you want this, you're going to do this. And he showed me how to hold my camera, how to hold my phone, how to, you know, get the position that I need to get it in the I thought it was amazing. And then when we were at the Banff Springs Hotel, I'm taking a picture of the building. He's like, no. You want it to look ominous. You want it to look spooky. This is how we're going to do it. And so he's teaching me how to take photos on my phone, the better way to create that atmosphere. Hey, Running Bear. So, and I thought that was really cool. And it's funny because I was able to connect with the Kyoto brothers because they're from Long Island and I'm from Long Island. And we were talking about field trips that they don't no longer do. And it was just, it was really cool. And then I bought Harrod blank from he was Rudy from Killer Clowns from Outer Space, so the really tall one with the red hair. I bought him a cappuccino and he was wired the entire time.
That was a good time.
It was an awesome time. Going to Banff was great. It was my first time at Banff as well.
We didn't get you no chocolate fucking popcorn.
No, no.
Fucking what's his nuts? Grant. Grant went and bought a bag. He was so happy. I told him to buy the chocolate popcorn. They got chocolate flavored popcorn. It's so good.
Yeah, he was really happy about it. And then they were happy about the fudge as well. Whatever, there was a fudge shop in Banff. They were really happy to get that fudge.
Yeah, Monkey would have loved that. He could have packed some fudge.
Yeah, Kratos, that was my first time in Banff. I've never been to Banff. That was my first time in Banff on that Friday.
You've never heard of Banff, Running Bear? So Banff is a big ski city in Calgary, and a long time ago it used to be called the AIDS capital of Canada because everybody that traveled there just fucking went skiing and fucked. That's all they did. So they got this restaurant there called fuck is the name of it?
I want to ride up there.
And when you go there, you sit at your table, and all the fucking tables have telephones on them. And you pick up the phone, and you can call another table and say, "Hey, do you want to fuck?" Right? It's a swingers place. So, yeah, it's kind of a cool experience, right? You can eat like alligator and crocodile and shit there, kangaroo. So it's cool for that shit. Yeah, it's a swingers place.
That's funny.
Yeah, never fuck anybody in Banff. You know what
ReAnimateHer.
No. We need to go. I would like to go for. I would love to ride my motorcycle to Banff.
Reminds me of that chick with a dick that came up to us at Gamescom. I wasn't ready for that shit. I wasn't.
You're all in for alligator?
Chick comes up and she's like, "Hey, how's it going?" And I was like, "Whoa, nice to meet you."
I didn't get to talk to her. You're all up for. I've never had alligator.
Gator's good. I like the gator.
I've had ostrich.
Yes, devil dog.
That there was devil. Yes. I missed the whole adventure because I was streaming, wasn't I?
Yes. Oh yeah, I'm sure your stream heard me.
Oh yeah, they did. They did. That's right, because you came right up to me. Okay.
It's a chick with a dick. What does he want?
I had my microphone here, so I was using a lapel mic, and I had the microphone here, and then yeah, he comes right up like on the side of me.
Wasn't ready. I was like, "Bitch, we're not in Thailand. Don't sneak up on a motherfucker like that. Announce yourself."
I still want to try alligator. All the places here lost alligator off their menus. Really, Kratos, in Edmonton? I know.
Get gator jerky. Get gator jerky. It's so good.
Gator jerky.
Yes.
And Monkey wants to go to Banff this summer. Running Bear says he loves gator. Bro, I need to go to Thailand.
The cool thing about Thailand is when you go to a club, you sit there and you have to do bets on chick or dick. That's what they call the game. So you sit at your table and they come out and they model and they do their little L turn and then all that shit. And you have to say, is it a chick or is it a dick? And you gotta figure if you can figure it out. And a lot of times you get that shit wrong.
Really? That's what they do that's what they do at your table in Thailand?
Yep.
Interesting. Doesn't it all taste like chicken? I have no idea, JJ. I would think it all tastes like chicken. I don't know.
It tastes like chicken.
What it tastes like?
It tastes like kangaroo and alligator.
Oh, I don't know what kangaroo tastes like because I never ate kangaroo.
Kangaroo was actually really good. I like the kangaroo. It was actually probably my favorite meat to eat there.
Oh my lord. Poor-roo.
Screw that, man. When I was eating it, I just thought of that kangaroo that grabbed that guy's dog and put it in a headlock. I was like, "Fuck you, you big roo." No problem eating that guy.
They put a dog in a headlock?
Yeah, you've never seen that video?
No.
There's a video on YouTube. This fucking dog is running around, and this fucking kangaroo grabs the dog and puts it in the headlock. Buddy runs up and punches the kangaroo in the face.
Oh my lord.
Kangaroo looks at him and then fucks off.
Well, yeah, I know the kangaroos can be pretty aggressive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, when Buddy punched him, you could see Buddy was thinking, "I hope this bitch leaves because I'm fucked if he doesn't."
Well, no, because, yeah, a kangaroo will mess you up.
Oh yeah,
They get
especially
to be
with that
strong.
Joey bastard. They got that one kangaroo that's everywhere. He's fucking all juiced up, Hulk Hogan.
I've seen him.
Yeah, that's a scary kangaroo.
That is a scary kangaroo. Can you imagine that bitch coming after you?
Nope, I would shoot it. Oh no, I wouldn't, because they have no guns.
There's no guns in Australia.
Canada.
You ain't gonna find a kangaroo in Canada, and if you do, somebody snuck that bitch in.
You know, there's kangaroos not even 5 minutes from my house, Rob.
In a zoo.
Yep.
That would be the only place you could actually find one legally.
There's this thing called Cobb's Farm, and it's right by my house. I should take you. Yeah, they got little kangaroos and shit.
Little marsupials.
No kangaroos. Right? Joeys are the little ones,
Yeah.
and then the adults. Well, they got
Yeah, monkey. That I know. Missy tells me about it all the time. About kangaroos being hit by cars and shit. They're just like the ditch donkeys. Ditch donkeys are deer. If you're wondering what that is, we call them ditch donkeys.
I wouldn't mind getting a kangaroo drunk though.
Kangaroo drunk.
Oh yeah, it'd be fun. Because then we could like put our arms around each other and kind of stumble through the streets and shit.
He'd be hopping through the streets. Kratos got to pet a wallaby at the Calgary Zoo this year. Wolf Creek is a good movie. I like Wolf Creek. There was supposed to be a third one. Never happened though. Which sucks.
Yeah, that does suck.
How long are you staying on, Cer1al? Are you still staying on? It's about almost 9 o'clock.
No, I'm probably good till 9 o'clock, and then I'll go eat some supper
I know I haven't eaten yet either.
and fall asleep like the old man I am.
Yeah.
That's what I'm good at. I exceed. And then I'd like to do more of these though. I like this chat. This is fun.
There's always fun. We need to do one for horror. Like, you know, sit back and talk about horror. Why do I hear myself again?
Are you listening?
What again? Say what again?
No, I think it comes through.
You motherfucker, say what one more goddamn time.
Devil Dog is loving this
You do
too.
like this.
I'm loving it as well. I like the whole hanging out and chatting. I think it's fun. Edith.
Yeah. Hopefully none of your chat gets offended by my mouth because I'm pretty much uncensored.
Nah, I don't think so. Nothing that was offensive that was said. I'm not overly worried.
I will be me. That's
I
how
don't
roll.
expect
That's like,
expect anything less.
That's like when we were at Gamescom and those guys were like, do you want me to follow you? I'm like, do you watch horror movies? No. Do you play horror games? No. Then don't fucking follow me.
That's exactly what he said.
I don't want you to follow me if you're not into what I'm into. I don't
There's
need to
no point in the following, right? If you're not into horror, if you're not going to enjoy horror games, why follow somebody?
Yeah. Just to look on their faces though, because all the other nerds were like, please follow me.
Hi, Punisher.
Don't fucking follow me.
Yeah, you do, Monkey. And I'm glad you like it, Zombie Guys. So maybe Cer1al and I can do this more often. Just sit back and relax. I think we really need to talk horror movies. Because, you know, we both got lots to say.
We do like horror.
Yes, we do. Of all sizes.
Yep. All the movies. It's so hard. Like, you always see fucking people talking about horrors and they're like, what's your favorite genre? Well, fuck.
Everything. I mean, my most favorite, I like shocking and disturbing films. I like them. That's I enjoy shocking and disturbing films, but I do love slashers. I love zombie films. I love monster films. Like, so I like everything. We are well, Punisher. Thank you. Hope you are too.
Okay, I'm on phone. I love horror. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I'll never do that fucking follow for follow bullshit.
No, it doesn't make any sense to follow for follow because follows are really empty numbers. You can have 10,000. Okay, so for example, look at me. I have 6,000 followers. Do I have 6,000 people sitting in this stream right now? No. So your followers really are an empty number. They're not even useful in getting sponsorships and partnerships anymore. People aren't looking at that. They're looking more at your CCV, and not all the time a big view count. They're looking for people who are constantly returning. And if you have that ROI, which is the return of the people into your stream, that's better than having hundreds of thousands of people in your stream viewing, because that is what they look at. Because if you're somebody that streams a niche thing like indie horror, which is what I and Cer1al both do, the potent brands look at your CCV. If they notice, oh yeah, you get the same 30 people in that stream on a regular basis for a game that has 0 views in it on any other category or any other platform, and you're bringing in that many people, that shows that there's a loyalty there. So they see that. That's what they want to see. It's no longer your follow. Follow count used to be a really big thing, but it's no longer that way. GameCon was great, Punisher. It was great.
Yeah. Yeah, nope. I like the people that come in here and just want to bullshit for a little bit, and nobody's sensitive. Everybody can take jokes about whatever the fuck, because we all are just so light-minded and don't give two shits. Because we all know that it doesn't fucking matter.
No. Me too, Running Bear. I can't wait for Texas Chainsaw Massacre to come out. I wore my TCM t-shirt on Saturday night that Gun Media sent me, and I was getting a lot of compliments on it, and people saying, I can't wait for that game to come out. I did meet quite a few people that actually enjoyed horror games and Diablo. I met a lot of people that really liked Diablo 4, and that's all I played that weekend was Diablo 4.
Yep, lots of people liked it.
No, Punisher. I've been so busy with back-to-back cons that I haven't played any video games. I was so exhausted from the Horror Con that I needed a fucking week. I needed a week, and I didn't have a week. Horror Con kicked my ass, and then I had to get ready for Game Con, which was another 3-day event.
Yeah, there's been no rest.
No, and this week is my week of rest. Things settled down for me now, so I can get back to regular live streams on YouTube, regular live streams on Twitch.
You go for a bike ride on Saturday, you're gonna be just as exhausted.
Oh yeah, when you go for long motorcycle rides, myself, when I go on long motorcycle rides like Drumheller or Highway 40, I'm fucking exhausted, and I need a week from that as well.
What's rest? I don't know, Missy. I don't know. Like fucking, we did Horror Con. We were up till like 2 a.m. I was at work for 6. It was a lot.
It was definitely a lot. That's awesome, Devil Dog. And yes, Diablo 4 is addicting.
On one day, never ends.
No, but now it will. Yeah, so Cer1al worked every day basically. Hey DFI. He worked every day. He got up to go to fucking work on Friday and Saturday, and both HorrorCon and GameCon.
It's because they got idiots. Hey DFI, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, no, it's always busy, but TCM's coming up soon. I'm ready for that.
I'm ready for that. I'm relaxing. I don't have anything crazy coming up except for vacation, and that's not until like the end of July. However, I wanted to tell you guys my stream times are gonna change so instead of doing 6-7 o'clock streams, my evening streams Mondays and Tuesdays are gonna be at 4:30 p.m. Mountain Time, which will be about 5:30 Eastern. So those will change. So Heavy started working different hours come July 10th. So that week of July 10th, my hours will change from 6 or 7 p.m. at night to 4:30 on Mondays and Fridays. I mean Mondays and Tuesdays. Fridays is still early 1:30, and Saturdays is still at 10.
I'm just gonna stream whenever the fuck I can.
Yeah.
Which is very, very minimum. Usually Friday nights. Play some Friday the 13th. Now that I got a bitch off my shoulder, I don't gotta carry around no more. It's nice.
Right?
Yep. One less bitch you gotta worry about.
Well, hopefully they don't nerf the sorceress too much. And we got 2 minutes to 9, so.
I gotta get back into that fucking bullshit game too.
You need to get into Diablo. Exactly, Edith.
I played 20 minutes of Diablo. I've played 20 or 30 minutes of Dead Island 2. I played 5 minutes of Street Fighter.
I still have to finish that stuff.
But I got an hour and a half in last night of Mortal Kombat thanks to Foss.
But Kratos, there's going to be evening streams. There are going to be evening streams because I need to figure out. So Coffee Chat of Horrors is coming back, and Coffee Chat of Horrors is coming back. It's coming back live. I need to figure out a day and time for CCOH. So there will be evening streams, just not as consecutive as what I was currently doing. So there are going to be evening streams. Coffin Chat is still in the evening, so when I do Coffin Chat as well. Coffin Chat, everything is going to be scheduled on my YouTube and on my Twitch, so then everybody knows what's happening where at what time, and then you can hit reminders on both, so you can get notified when I'm on live over on YouTube, because, you know, you can't multi-stream from Twitch.
No, you cannot.
Unless you're streaming to TikTok or Instagram. Which I don't understand. What's the difference? TikTok, to me, is a direct competitor, I think. But we can stream on there and we can stream on Instagram. Instagram is not a direct competitor, but I think TikTok is.
Set up before they allowed the longer streams?
No, yeah, you can still do it. It's still part of the terms of service. They even stated in the new blog that you're still able to stream to Instagram and TikTok. But you're not able to stream to YouTube or Kick or other platforms. And that goes for every creator on the platform, whether you have a sub button or not. So if you're somebody who just streams every now and then they don't want it for anybody. Which I think is ridiculous.
It is. If they want, they can kick me off. I don't care. Fuck them.
I just think it's a waste of a waste. I think it's a waste. I think people should be able to stream wherever they want to stream, to whoever they want to stream, as often as they want to stream. I think Twitch is losing out on bringing other people over from other platforms that don't necessarily come to Twitch, but they may come to Twitch and may use a sub and spend some money because they've never been on Twitch before. There are people that have not been on Twitch that are on YouTube that I tell them that I have Twitch that purposely make accounts to come over here to watch me on Twitch, and vice versa, right? So I think it's stupid for Twitch to curve that.
It is. Stupid to push people away.
Yeah.
Bring them all in. Make your shit better so that when people do come here, they see all the fucking awesome shit you have, and then people don't want to leave. That's what you do.
Yeah. Ow, Fusa. God damn it, your claws are sharp.
Yeah, but it's 9 o'clock, Raw.
Yes, it is.
So thank you so much for the chat. It was a lot of fun.
It was. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you over on TikTok for hanging and chilling and chatting. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. And same here. I appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out over, spending your energy with me and Cer1al and listening to us babble on about the Horror Con and Game Con and our stories. I hope you all have a great night. Thank you, Punisher and Bear Country. Cer1al's chat, thank you guys for watching as well and hanging out. I'm going to let Cer1al say his goodbyes too.
You did the entire outro. I'm all good. You got this shit. It's just flowing like perfect off her, right? I'm like, everybody have a good night. Thanks for being here. Fuck off. You got this shit.
I've been saying it for how many years, right? So it's like it's easy for me to roll it off because I've been telling people that I love their guts. Thank you so much for sharing your energy and your time with me and Cer1al. Thank you for being here. You could be anywhere else, but you decided to come here on your Monday night and hang out with us. So thank you very, very much. And Kratos plays some booby music.
Oh yes. Are you sure? Shut up, devil dog.
My chest was supposed to grow.
Oh, see, I can't hear your shit. I only hear your voice.
You don't hear it?
Yeah, I can't.
Get that milk. Look at this. Right? And now my sweater's hijacked. This is titty milk.
Yes, titty milk. I was putting that shit out everywhere. Like, "Eek, you like titties?"
Hey, Doom.
Was killing me.
And
We'll have to get together and do this again.
yeah, we should. I think it's a lot of fun. I'm still listening to Boobies in my ears right now. Nope.
No cocksnot? I don't want none of that.
Who the hell is gonna want to drink that?
Monkey wants cocksnot. Butt breath.
Hopefully my voice comes back because I'm still like losing it. I'm gonna have to drink me some tea. But yes, guys, thank you again. Cer1al and I will do this again. We should do this again. We need to do a horror discussion, like, you know, Halloween.
It could get ugly.
That's fine. Ugly is what we want. And if we really want ugly, we do Halloween versus Friday the 13th.
Oh, it's not even a challenge.
Oh, please.
Half-hearted boy, no problem.
You see what they turned Michael into, right?
Around him in his eye. Dad was off from the Goonies.
You're funny. All right, guys. I love your guts. Have a great night and have an awesome weekend. I'll see you all tomorrow evening. We'll be playing some Diablo.
Yes, everybody have a good night. Thanks, Ross.
Bye.
People, thanks, Matt, people. Have a good night. Ciao. Oh,
Ow.
that was